Former NBA champ, currently doing great stuff with ESPN. It is Kendrick Perkins joining us here on Tim and Sid. Perk, how you doing, man? It's been a while. How's everybody? How's the family? How are things in Texas?
What's up, Tim and Sid? Long time no hear, man. What's going on, my good people?
It's been too long.
It's been too long, but I got to be honest. December, and this is from the selfish point of view, Perk, because I love me some basketball and things to talk about. I don't hate December 22nd. I don't hate. I know ESPN. I know the Jump doesn't hate December 22nd either. I'm sure. Where do you stand on that? Is it too early, or do you think just about right?
No, it's right on time. Listen, we knew that it was gonna be a quick turnaround. Right after the NBA season was over with, right after the Lakers won the championship, everyone knew this before the bubble even started. And look, we cannot have Christmas without NBA. It's just not right. I don't want to see my kids opening up Christmas presents. I need to watch basketball.
Kendrick Perkins here on Tim. Perk, I saw a report on ESPN saying health officials were concerned, folks speaking under the condition of anonymity, saying things like, and this is a direct quote from the story, it's going to be especially challenging to not only get ready to play for December 22nd or whatever, but to maintain that for a period of 4 or 5 months. I know sometimes I should play the hot take game and maybe I'll get paid like Stephen A., but KP, I'm real. I can't help it. I've born real. I've tried to stay real. My folks make sure that I stay real or they pull me down. We're setting up for a ton of load management. League knows it. Owners know it. Players all know it. Like, it'll be wink, wink, nudge, nudge. LeBron ain't playing 72 games at 36 years old. Neither is Kawhi and anyone else with clout. Agree or disagree on that?
No, I agree. I strongly believe that a lot of guys, will be picking and choosing what games they're going to play, and rightfully so. But I do think it will be surprising that a lot of guys will play at an extremely high level. I mean, look, you got to understand when guys were out for the pandemic and they came back to the bubble play, just think about how intense basketball was. Guys were like they had a breath of fresh air. So, I mean, I get what you're saying. Maybe guys like LeBron, maybe Kawhi Leonard, but, guys like Steph Curry and Klay Thompson and Draymond Green, who've been off for almost a year, I could see them boys going full throttle.
But Perk, the devil's advocate side to that is, aren't the superstars already taking breaks anyway? Like, I don't want to make the Kawhi jokes because those are easy. But like, yeah. It's not like the upper echelon guys were playing 75 games to begin with. Like, how would it be any different?
It wouldn't. I think we would just see, and what's crazy is that, to me, what I want to get the breakdown of is that how many games are going to be national televised, right? Like, you can't, if it's not going to be bubble play, then how many teams are actually going to be traveling? Where they're going to be traveling? How many games are going to be on TV? Are all the local networks going to be set up? So that's a big question to ask, because I think that determines whether or not it's load management for guys. Because let me tell you something, a little secret about NBA guys, they're not trying to load management on national televised games. I know this for a fact. When you get a national televised game, not locally, but the TNT or the ESPN, you're trying to hoop. You're trying to hoop because it's a big game, or it's something that's, you mark it on the calendar. You see it on the calendar. So guys be trying to hoop on those days. So I'm just trying to figure it out. What's going to be the schedule for the national televised game, and I think that would determine a lot of the load management factors.
But like, even if they're not skipping games, KP, you played with LeBron. There was a playoff LeBron intensity, and then there was a regular season LeBron intensity. Was there not?
It was. But we saw this from the start of last season. Right around March area, he started to ramp it up. And we were talking about him possibly taking the MVP from Giannis. So we know, LeBron knows that it's a marathon and not a sprint. And he's still going to give you basketball, great basketball throughout the course of the season. But that's why he got Anthony Davis. And he leaned on Anthony Davis a lot last year. Anthony Davis led them in scoring and in rebounding because he was getting majority of the touches. And I just feel like, you know, a lot of guys that have been out, you know, haven't been that old. Like Kawhi Leonard and them had plenty of time to rest. And I know Ty Lue is a guy that's going to want his guys to play. That's why I think that is going to be very important to make sure that they get on the same page down there with the Clippers. But I don't know, man. I see a lot of guys playing. I see them playing a lot of these games, to be honest with you.